Okay, remember they're changing my voice. This part is very controversial. Okay, where it says, and this is moon cult garbage, mind you, it's by Bel, right? The crescent moon and the horns of the bull are similar for a reason. There's a lot of ancient pagan connections with the moon and the bull, and Baal and the bull, and Zeus and the bull, and so on and so forth. Okay, the moon will shine like the sun, and the sunlight will be 7 times brighter, like the light of 7 full days when the Lord binds up the bruises of his people and heals the wounds of the afflicted. Now, first of all, when we talk about Horus, Horus as defined by pagans is almost always a pagan idea. Horus is the idea of the son of God, the Royal African Falcon top martial arts order. Pagans define him as some kind of pagan magician, and they play stupid sex cult games. You can look at the forms of how people are depicted in the later dynasties, and they changed the Narmer palette to kind of try to go along with it. That kind of beta, skinny, kind of rock and roll form, that gender neutral form, that's part of the pagan garbage. They have all kinds of pagan garbage depictions, like a military soldier, garbage. Bodybuilder, garbage. UFC fighter, all these depictions of these people, artists and magicians and nerds, it's all rubbish, okay? When we talk about Haro Aries, right, and they say Aries in a certain way that they messed up my voice and I never quite said it right the first place, but it doesn't matter. It's just a word, just an Igbo word. Okay. Haro Aries, one of the first forms of Horus, if not the first form, his left eye is the moon and his right eye is the sun. Why? Well, it has to do with when you see the morning sun has a certain morning light. It's like that white light. It's similar to the moonlight and the stars. Okay. So where the moon and the sun are similar is the left eye of Horus, right? It's the moon. It's where the sun and the moon overlap. The right eye, right? The right hand. Most these people are right-handed, right? The dominant hand, okay, is the right hand of God. Okay? That is the warrior hand, the spear hand, spirit and spirit. That is the sun, because it's the sun spirit. Now, what they're saying here is that in a time of darkness, okay, the moon comes out in the darkness. That even though there's darkness, the sun will be more pronounced. It will shine like the sun. Now, why does the moon shine in the first place? Because it reflects the light of the sun, is what scientists say. Okay, so the moon will shine like the sun, and the sunlight will be 7 times brighter. And the sunlight will be 7 times brighter, like the light of 7 full days when the Lord binds up the bruises of his people and heals the wounds of the inflicted. So one way to interpret it is the romance, right? Where the man and woman overlap in terms of a heterosexual relationship. The romance and the romantic inclination and essence will shine brighter. Here's Horus, who has proven that he has a heart that goes beyond everyone else that ever lived put together. Here's me, Christ, the Christos, the Son of God. My heart goes beyond everyone else, right? The true idea that Horus refers to, which is Christ, the Son of God. That's why the word Horus is not in the Bible, because they did not want to insult the actual Son of God. That's why in the wordplay it says the exception, except Ion, except the eye of Horus, except when Horus comes back, except when Christ comes back, except me. The true form of Horus, not the pagan description, which is a despicable pagan idea. Okay? To them, Horus is the son of Set, and he uses his penis to convey the spirit of God. But no, he's just a thief. He's a robber. He's the devil seeking to replace God. The ancient serpent, the devil, can be seen as the penis of the governing class. Okay? Collectively, right? A phallic symbol, a bunch of skinny twigs put together to make one big stick. A fasci. Okay? Fascism. Okay? Organized fascism. It's also communism. There's a long story why that is, but we'll just leave it there for now, okay? That is, their children cannot be chosen to be of God, because the offspring of the wicked will perish, and God will never forsake the righteous. Isaiah 57, the righteous are taken away. They're supposed to have carried their cross. I'm the top martial artist. I'm the last, the first and last. After I'm gone, that's it. The parable of the 10 virgins, right? Keep your lamps burning. When I'm here, come with me, gathered up with me into the clouds, right? And what Paul says, they're going to be gathered up into the clouds, which is a collection of righteousness and teaching, the teaching that comes from me, the Messiah. You have one teacher, it's me. Pretty straightforward. Any questions, put in the comments. Certainly rally to me in person in Morgan Hill in the morning, Morgan Hill, California. And if you pay attention, ask me and I'll help you figure out where and why and so on and so. All right, Jeremiah